Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we are trading options, we're buying stocks, and we are looking over what happened the last week. Well, count is up 2.2% or 2,764 today. For the week, up just over 5,000. For the month, up 13,000. Year to date, 24,000. And all time since we moved this account over and started trading options. Mid last year, we are up 44,954 or 57%. Not too bad. Well, what's happening today? CleanSpark is finally waking up a little bit. We sold some extra puts this week. We have some shares that are appreciating as Bitcoin gets towards the $99,000 mark. And we just continue to manage the options. So we have $6,930 worth of buying power. We have some plays on the table. We have some puts that I have been looking at throughout the day. Mostly a green day today in the market, but I do see a couple of opportunities that I want to sell some puts on. And we had some close to the money plays. So let's go over some of the plays that happened this week. This week, 18th to the 22nd. So let me just pull this up here. First things first, on Monday, I sold an MVDL put. This is through NVIDIA earnings. I've been very safe, probably 0.1 delta here. 150 premium for that. Some Mara puts, I think we sold five of these. 5 Mara puts for $70. We bought a Connell put for $450, as you can see right here. And then we sold Amazon 215 call, Mara 14.5 put, and then let me come up here to the recent days. CleanSpark $10 put. We did that a little bit further out into next week. Pretty low delta on that one as well. MSTX, we had a massive pull down on MSTR yesterday, so I decided to throw in a really low put there. We got paid $300. That is a month-long play. But on the flip side, MSTX is trading at 142, so the stock has to drop by $100 in the next month in order to get assigned. And I just don't see it happening, but it is very possible, and that's a lot of premium. We did a CleanSpark short call roll up and out today, 16.5 all the way to the 17s. If we do get assigned on this, fantastic. Our share cost basis is in the 15s, so that'd be a nice premium gain there. We only did 5 contracts there. And then we bought to close these CleanSpark puts here this morning. We sold those for a couple $100, and we booked $212 on this trade, buying to close that CleanSpark put. So not too bad. Those were at the money. We had a nice rally on CleanSpark today, so I just wanted to play it safe, get out of those with the rally that went. So not too bad of a week, and you can kind of see how slowly but surely each week we have those slow little gains that end up adding up. So let's take a look at what we have on the table, right? $5,000 worth of contributions. I did put an SMCI short call roll in there. SMCI had an absolutely crazy week. So I want to roll that out. We are right between the bid and the ask at the 37 and 40 with my 33.5. SMCI is currently sitting at 32.84. This should slowly just decay away. If we come down here and we look at it, the theta is 260, 258 right now. So this is just going to decay away as the market gets closer and closer to the end. And we should get a fill in the 40 because we are right in between. We are up 83% on this particular trade, or $44. So not too bad on that. Hopefully we can get a fill in the middle of this video. This Soxo play is going really well, up 11.20 on that one. We should be able to get out of this. Soxo is currently sitting at 28.25, so theta is going to decay this one away as well. But I do probably want to sell some more puts on that. I do want to get assigned a couple more shares. We're down on our Soxo. I want to average down a little bit, and I want to try to get it in the 25s, 24s, but I want to get paid to do it as well. So that's one thing we're looking at. You can see we're up on the Amazon call as well. Time to roll this out. So let's roll this position as we do each and every single week. Collect a couple of bucks on it. We're going to do it at the 207. What are we sitting at? Let me see. Whoops. Delta is 0.08 on that. So yeah, we're going to throw that in there, 28 bucks. See if we can get a fill. We're right there in the middle. If not, no worries. We'll let it expire worth this, and we'll just sell a call on Monday. But we have the roll in there for Amazon. MVDL, we're going to roll this one as well, 0.01. We're going to come in here, roll position, new position for next week. I'm going to come way down here because, again, I do not want to get assigned on this, but I do like, obviously, NVIDIA. We are through earnings now, and so I would like to collect a couple of bucks here selling some NVIDIA puts. So we're probably going to come down here to the 67, see if we can get a fill here. That would be $43 worth of credit. This one, keep in mind, is a low. Let's see if we can do. I'm gonna see if I can get 40 here. Whoops. If it doesn't fill, no worries. If it does fill, great. But yeah, right there. So we just filled right between that bid and ask of the 30 and the 45. We filled at the 40. So pretty low delta play. Low risk of assignment, but if we do get assigned, I mean, we're on a 6% down day for NVDL today, so if we do get assigned, I think we're going to be all right. Mara, 16.5 put. We're going to let those expire worthless. We are up to what, 99%, 92% on these ones as of right now. We'll just let those expire worthless because Mara is up on the day, and I only like to sell puts on red days for the most part, and it's had a massive week, so I'm just going to let that one cool off. So Mara will let expire worthless. Hopefully this Amazon goes through. SMCI we're hoping goes through as well, as it's right between that bid and the ask. Soxo puts we are probably looking to roll down and out. And then the Soxo call is up 72. We're going to let those expire worthless. It's a red day on Soxo today. There goes the Amazon. Nice. It's a red day on Amazon or on Soxo today, so we'll probably look to sell some calls on Monday on that. It looks like this MVDL went through. Yep, looks like that went through. So we're good on Amazon. We're good on MVDL. A little bit of income coming in right there. We have some CleanSpark calls that we rolled this morning. Again, the CleanSpark has ran today. Currently up, 17% for the day. So if these get called away next week, fantastic. If they don't, fantastic. Either way, I collected the 205 on this one. If we go to CleanSpark on this and we come down to the history, this one has just been an absolute monster for us, right? So if we come here to our Roth IRA, $205 this week, or on this call we just threw out there, $96 on the puts we sold into next week. Short call roll last week for $260. The puts that we closed out for the $48, there's the credit there. You can see for $260, so that was the $212 win we had. And then as you guys know, we sold some calls back when CleanSpark ran really heavy, and then I ended up selling 200 shares at the $16.83, which was a nice profit. Should have sold more, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. You never know what a stock's going to do. Hopefully, we rally back next week and we can get our shares called away and we can complete another will cycle. Mara puts, these 14.5s are pretty much there. We have a whole week left on these. We're at 85% profit on those, so that's looking good. DJT up $181 on the trade, 99%. So we can close this one out. We'll just close this one out. Let's close this out for 0.01. There's really no reason to wait an entire another week for a $1 credit. So we're just going to close that one out, book the win there. MSTX, this is the one we talked about that I sold earlier this week. $300 credit, sitting at a 0.03 delta. So 96, 97% chance of that going my way. Hopefully it does. Cono put, we're looking good. We sold some of those this week. We have the 1 at the 30 and we have 4 at the 35. We got paid $900 for this one. Yeah, $900 in credit for that. If we get assigned those, fantastic. If not, no worries as well. Either way, we're going to get paid the $900 with a premium, and we are going to ride. So those are all the plays I have on the table. Kind of a lot going on, but not too bad. We have $7,500 worth of buying power. And first things first, I am going to, let's do some Soxel. So let's come in here. Let's do some Soxel, and let's trade some options. So we're looking at next week. Like I said, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive because I want to get a couple of these. I want to get a couple of these at a lower price. We're going to go with, this is a little bit higher, but we're going to come here and we're going to do, I think we can only do, we could probably do 3. Yeah, so we'll do 3, and that's going to be $90 worth of credit. Oh, we don't have enough, dang. Because we have so many positions that are still open. So that might be something that towards the end of the market day today, I end up adding some more. But for now, we're going to use $5,200 worth of collateral. We're going to bring in $60 worth of income. And that's how we do it. We just slowly try to get it. Soxel has been absolutely beat up. For the week, it's been really flat, so that's nice to see. But for the month, down 18%. So hopefully now that earnings is over, we can slowly grind back up on NVIDIA and some of the other stocks, and we can get back to business on Soxel. But no worries. If I look at trading some options into next week, if we go to the selling the call, and we're looking at, I don't know, maybe a little bit safer of a delta, we're probably looking at something like the 31. We could rip off a couple of calls there, collect $50 worth of income, and see some share appreciation. But for now, I'm just going to let it sit and wait for a green day. So that's where we're at, $2,400 right there. We just made over $100 worth of options income, of course. So what do we do every single week? We come in here to QQQ and we buy some more. So we're going to come in here to the dollars like we do each and every single week. And we just keep adding to it forever long. The best part is QQQ is completely funded off of options trading. So we trade options in the IRA, and then we buy QQQ each and every single week, up to 14% of the portfolio, 14.5 shares or $7,300, average cost of $452. So we're up a nice 11.59%. The goal is, if you're new here, to get this to $100 or 100 shares in the near future. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long, but as long as QQQ keeps going up, the goalpost keeps getting moved. So it takes about $50,000 worth of capital in order to get 100 shares in QQQ. So we're looking good there. And so far the account's looking really good. Amazon obviously had a big pullback this week that affected the account, down 6.3% or $13. So that's, $1,300 for me on the pullback. But the nice part is the account is sitting at almost all-time highs. I think all-time highs in this portfolio was 124,775, somewhere right around there. We're at 123, so we're $1,000 off of all-time highs, and that's even with Amazon pulling back. And potentially CleanSpark could get running this week, which means that that we would have some nice cash back return to the account. So that's where we're sitting as of right now. Buying power 2,306. And then hopefully this SMCI goes through. It's been an absolutely stellar week for SMCI. So we hope that can continue to go now that they have a new accounting firm, or auditing firm. So let's jump in here to the spreadsheet. Let's take a look at it where we're at. These are all the open positions, all the bought back positions. And November is looking like an actual beefer of a month. If we look at November's numbers, I told you it was going to be a record month. Look at the numbers so far. $3,706. Oh, looks like SMCI just went through, so even more income that just came in. $3,706, $1,405 today. Obviously, we have to update the income we just made just barely, so that should be over $1,500-$1,600 for the week. And then next week we have 5 Fridays this month, so it's going to be a stellar month. I'm looking at probably, if I were to guess, probably another $500 or so that we can make on the month. So we'll probably end up around that $4,200 to $4,500 in premium for the month, which is absolutely crazy for the type of account. So November, 3,706. We made almost $3,000 in cap gains, which what I mean by that is like those CleanSpark shares that we sold in the 16s. We have 15 costs on it. We booked a couple $100 there. We sold a bunch of Connell shares. We booked a couple $1,000 there. And yeah, we're almost $3,000. So total for the month, I mean, we're over $6,000 worth of profit just trading, which is not too bad. And that is why you see the account hitting almost all-time highs again. Balance, we started at the beginning of the month, 108,000, now up to 123,000. So far from trading, we've returned 6% on the month just on our money, and not too bad. So we just continue to grind away. If you're wondering where the money has come from this year, this is where all of it has come from. CleanSpark, Mara, and Connell have been massive ones for me when it comes to wheeling and dealing stocks. And then you can see as the stack goes down, what are some of the other stocks that we have been trading in the account as well. So that is the update for the week. Thank you as always for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy the content. I just continue to share my plays each and every single week. Hopefully Bitcoin continues to push up as we push towards this $100,000 barrier, and then we can get in and out of some of our miners. Again, we willed out of Connell. We're looking to will out of CleanSpark. We willed out of Mara. And now we're just continuing to sell puts and covered calls each and every single week, stack the income, buy more QQQ, build the portfolio, build the buying power, and just continue to build this account. So we've already hit the goal for what we wanted the account to be at by the end of the year. I was looking at some goals into 2025, and I think I could probably push this account over 150 grand, which would be, as of right now's numbers, we're talking about $27,000, $28,000 worth of gains over next year. So I think it is definitely possible, given that this year in a 1 year time frame, or in the year-to-date time frame, we're up about 23,000. So that's right on par with what we can do. So if you want to tune in and watch the journey, I will be showing it each and every single week, the trades I'm making, the plays I'm making, and what stocks I'm looking at. So thanks everybody. Catch you next time. Happy investing, and don't forget to drop a like.